Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time, welcome. Glad you can be here. Today we're going to check out Stig of the Dump. The truth is, a lot of you cats have been asking for this dude, so all the way back from when I started this journey, his name has been popping up. He appeared in one or two different tracks that I've done. I know he definitely was in Future Posse, the Dirty Dyke track, and he may have popped up somewhere else along the line, but this will be my first solo track I've done of his. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump right in, check him out. I know I remember liking his flow on the Dirty Dyke song, so we'll see what he does by himself.
Yeah, and yo, the truth is that I couldn't give two shits. If you think I'm a huge dick, then the shoe fits. But I'm a chucker size 11 boot into your toothless. On my own at your show, telling you your crew's bitch. What's the mood switch? Crazy to
On my own at your show, telling you that your crew's a bitch.
On my own at your show, telling you your crew's bitch. What's the mood switch? Crazy to insane. They say I got a chemical imbalance in my brain. I ain't different, them lot are the same. Forget the fame, this ain't the game. I'm trying to wrestle with my pain. Can you feel it? Yeah, I know that you can feel it. Now you might think I'm whack, but can't deny that I'm the realist. I ain't a pessimist, pathetic kids, I'm just a realist. We're born to die, drawn inside, I'll show you what the deal is. I don't need a deal, bitch, I live to smash a show. I know that with the majors, I had a major cash to blow. Tinchy had a #1, I'm happy for the blow. But that don't change the fact I wanna stab him in his throat. He raps a massive joke.
I didn't catch, I'm going to bring that back because I didn't catch what name he said there, but he had a #1 hit and he's happy for the bloke. But then he also wants to stab him in the throat. I don't know what name. I didn't catch that name though. Just give me a second.
Die drawn inside, I'll show you what the deal is. I don't need a deal, bitch, I live to smash a show. I know that with the majors, I had a major cash to blow. Tinchy had a #1, I'm happy for the blow. But that don't change the fact I wanna stab him in his throat. He raps a massive joke, but I ain't laughing at it though. Everybody's stacking that imaginary dough. I don't care if you
Rap is a joke, but I'm not laughing at it though. Everyone is stacking that imaginary dough. Come on. So friggin' true, man. I don't know, I'm sure everyone that watches this channel has seen the video though, but that Little Dicky song where he kind of parodies the whole rap game, where he goes and, you know, rents a Lamborghini for free and then borrows somebody's house to film the video and gets into the bar for free, all that kind of stuff. About how all these rappers are pretending they have all this swag, meanwhile they don't have anything. I love that. That was a great line.
I know that with the majors, I had a major cash to blow. Tinchy had a #1, I'm happy for the blow. But that don't change the fact I wanna stab him in his throat. He raps a massive joke, but I ain't laughing at it though. Everybody's stacking that imaginary dough. I don't care if you're the type to aim the strap and let it go. I'll tell you to your face if I think you're pathetic, bro. Cause real recognize real and all I see is strangers. A bunch of tryhards trying to make it famous.
This guy is dropping facts, man.
Drop and let it go. I'll tell you to your face if I think you're pathetic, bro. Cause real recognize real and all I see is strangers. A bunch of tryhards trying to make it famous. I used to do it to escape, but I just wasted ages. Now I'm trying to find myself inside the words I pen on pages. See, that's what happens once you put your head inside the matrix. It's hard to fathom right the very second life's created.
Man, I could pause this friggin' track every bar. My goodness.
Just wasted ages, now I'm trying to find myself inside the words I pen on pages. See, that's what happens once you put your head inside the matrix. It's hard to fathom right the very second life's created. I used to overanalyze, but took it back to basics. Once I double-necked a couple reds and woke up on that spaceship. So while you waging shapeshift, I'll continue to evolve till I can see the whole world in binary code. Try comprehending it, your mind will explode. And I'll be on that Bill Hicks roller coaster riding home, reporting life live from inside my dome, where even my inner demons are scared to spend the night alone. Keep your plastic happiness.
Even my inner demons are afraid to spend the night alone. Oh my God.
And I'll be on that Bill Hicks roller coaster riding home, reporting life from inside my dome, where even my inner demons are scared to spend the night alone. Keep your plastic happiness, I'm trying to find my own, and I get closer every single time I hold the microphone. You can tell just by my tone that I mean every word I say. I'm focused on the truth, they're focused on a turn of phrase. It took me until now to snap, but it was worth the wait.
I gotta bring that back.
Alone. Keep your plastic happiness, I'm trying to find my own, and I get closer every single time I hold the microphone. You can tell just by my tone that I mean every word I say. I'm focused on the truth, they're focused on a turn of phrase. It took me until now to snap, but it was worth the wait, cause I've learned more about myself with every track I've heard today. And I trade every single penny that I've ever worked to make for a chance to earn my place before I hit that early grave. Even though the system got my vision turning grey, I still believe in love within this bitter world of hate. This is for my listeners.
Basically saying although like the whole game has turned him against it in a way, he still sees the love in this bitter world of hate.
A chance to earn my place before I hit that early grave. Even though the system got my vision turning grey, I still believe in love within this bitter world of hate. This is for my listeners, sitting burning grade. For the little me digging in my mother's purse for change. For every other mistake I've had the nerve to make, cause they're the reason I became the person that I am today. So if you're thinking who...
What a line, man. Every mistake, I didn't catch the exact wording, but like every mistake he made ended up creating the man that he is today. So friggin' true, man. That's like one of the most truest lines I've ever heard in a hip hop song. It's so friggin' true. Can't go back and change your future, but or your past, as long as you recognize that every mistake you made, every decision that you made, no matter how horrific it was, or no matter how far it set you back, where you are today was the person you are today was molded and shaped and created by the mistakes and the decisions and all that shit that happened before. That's who you are. You're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Grave. Even though the system got my vision turning grey, I still believe in love within this bitter world of hate. This is for my listeners, sitting burning grade. For the little me digging in my mother's purse for change. For every other mistake I've had the nerve to make, cause they're the reason I became the person that I am today. So if you're thinking, who the hell are you? I'm the one dude left who still chooses to tell the truth. Every day I do something that they'll never do. I live for my art, they think the culture is for revenue. I do need to collect the odd check or two for rent, not to mention the bruise that I'm getting through. But I'm a rebel when I'm pen and tune. If you step into my crew, I bet you get your effing head removed. Art over money, love over everything. That's why I'll die for my music and my next of kin.
You say art over money, love over everything? That's why he will die for his art form and for his next of kin? Is that kind of...
If you step into my crew, I bet you get your effing head removed. Art over money, love over everything. That's why I'll die for my music and my next of kin. Sometimes I get stressed, get mad, depressed, to think to end it all. But rest assured, the pessimist will never win, cause there's an optimist hidden deep inside of me. An honest voice I hope that only ever speaks silently. And you can hear it, you just gotta listen close enough, cause it's only heard on those occasions that I open up. Extrovertly introverted. So if you think my bars are just a bag of jokes, you must have missed the purpose. Sometimes you gotta dig beneath the hidden surface, pick apart the words, I guarantee you'll see a different person. Listen to the verses, I admit it isn't perfect, but I refuse to spoon feed you news week, it isn't worth it. Think deep, speak dumb, I'm a cryptic wordsmith, cause my soul's so philosophical, but my brain is ill-equipped to serve it. And I've never written one bar for the listener, I'm trying to map the meaning of my thoughts out onto A4, cause sometimes I'm...
You've never once written one bar for the listener. It's all for himself. They tell that to even novelists, that when you're starting off writing, they even, that's something they keep kind of hammering into your head. And if you try to write for somebody else, it's going to be shit. You got to write for yourself first.
It's because my soul's so philosophical, but my brain is ill-equipped to serve it. And I've never written one bar for the listener. I'm trying to map the meaning of my thoughts out onto A4. Cause sometimes I'm trapped inside my mind like I'm a prisoner, but I escape my demons when I walk across the stage floor. The microphone's my confidant, my confession's rhythm based. I shed my insecurities on beats and hope they dissipate. Destiny is man-made, there's no such thing as fate. Where you marvel at the stars, I'll be investigating inner space. Cause some of us were never made to fit in, so over time we learn to generate a thick skin. They say life's too short, celebrate existing. I say life's too long, get blazed and swig gin. Bring the fat lady, I'm dying to hear the bitch sing. Up in court shouting fuck the law as the pigs grin. See, I live when the quid's king. It's grim, but wait until reality kicks in. Yeah, I know, I'll crack a brew with ya. Back a few strappers who slap a few hipsters. My fam's like, what's with that attitude, mister? As a paper over cracks with a pack of blue Rizzler. You get the picture, I just ain't Nathan. In reality, I'm up late pacing. All I ever hear is that I should stay patient and things will get better, but they just ain't changing, nah. It's more of the same old brainwaves say that I'm a slave to the pain. So I look for love I once lost on the way home. I need more than my name embossed on a gravestone. They don't. They need to be famous. I'm trying to supersede the human greed that seems to plague us. From stories in the news you see or choose to read in papers.
This dude, man. Something else. I'm sorry it took so long to get to him. Oh my god.
Lost on a gravestone, they don't. They need to be famous. I'm trying to supersede the human greed that seems to plague us. From stories in the news you see or choose to read in papers. We define ourselves with terms they use to separate us. So this is dedicated to all my haters, to every radio DJ that never played us, to artists and promoters who ask me for a favor till I need one in return and then they treat me like a stranger later. Don't think I'll forget because I won't.
He's throwing some punches right there, man.
DJ that never played us, to artists and promoters who ask me for a favor till I need one in return and then they treat me like a stranger later. Don't think I'll forget because I won't. I got love for everybody that was honest when we spoke, but to everyone who thinks that I'm a failure cause I'm broke, you're a joke. And I stand by every word I've ever wrote.
What a great freaking track, man. Holy crap. He went off for like 6 straight minutes. Just insane. I mean, he basically spoke truth. Every bar I could have paused after every single bar. It was just absolutely sick. And again, this is my second or third time hearing him. First time by himself. And I'm an instant fan. If the rest of his stuff is like this, I know he's talking about sometimes... he says in talk somewhere near the end of the song, he's talking about if you think that all he uses is a bunch of jokes, then obviously you weren't paying attention to his lyrics. So I'm interested to see, go and check out some more of his stuff and see what he's really about. He seems to be really intelligent dude. He again, like a lot of these cats I react to on this channel. Steal another 4 Owls line again. Do it for the love, not for the shine. That's what these guys are, true to the art form, true to hip hop, and they're keeping it real. They're not all about stacking this imaginary dough, showing off. It's about real hip hop and maintaining and carrying that torch forward. So big ups, man. This friggin' song was just fire. I loved it. Sorry it took me so long to get around to Stig. People on my comments were calling him one of the OGs, and I can see why. Man, this track is awesome. I want to thank everybody for coming by, checking out the channel. I love all y'all. Can't believe we're getting closer to 800. It's crazy. Keep them coming, the likes, the comments, the suggestions, the subs. And let's keep growing. Let's keep building this community and keeping true underground hip hop alive. So until next time, stay safe and be good to each other.